in the past, you may have heard roofs referred to as like 20-year roofs or 30-year roofs, 40, 50-year roofs. Well, now we don't use those terms. It was getting to be really legally tenuous for the manufacturers because they were labeling these things as 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 years, but most roofs in most of the United States don't last anywhere near that. What did they do to go away from that? And why? Well, they went away from that because when these roofs don't last as long as they say on the packaging, because of heat, inadequate ventilation, because of storm damage, wind, hail, tornadoes, etc. What happens is people get all bent out of shape and they say, "Hey, you bait and switched me," and so they went away from the year uh, from the year classifications and they went into calling them a couple different levels. Now, in the past, there was a 20, this is composition roofing. There was a 20, a 30, a 40, and a 50. 40s are no longer made, and there's also a new class called a class 4 or an impact resistant shingle. That's composition. There's class 4s that are not composition as well, but let's just stay with composition for now, okay? So, they went away from the 20-25 years and they started calling those three tabs, right? Those are a builder's grade roofing material. They only have about a 50-mile-an-hour wind warranty. They're kind of the lowest grade. They went away from making the 20 and the 25 and just started making one shingle generally. Most manufacturers just make one shingle and they consider them 25, but they call them three tabs. The next step up from that is actually a pretty sizable jump. It's not too sizable as far as cost goes, but it's a sizable jump in quality. And that goes up to what we now call, it was called a 30-year roof. We now call them lifetime roofs. Why do we call them lifetime? Well, it has to do with how long they're warranted for. So a lifetime roof with a lot of these manufacturers has to do with the lifetime that you own that roof from the original purchaser or a second purchaser, but there's some different stuff that comes in with different manufacturers on the second purchaser. But if you're the first purchaser of that roof, what they're saying is that the manufacturer's warranty stays on that roofing system for as long as you have it, right? So we don't know how long the roof will last. Maybe it'll get storm damaged in 5 years, or maybe it'll get storm damaged in 50 years and just wear out, right? So what they say is we'll cover it for manufacturing defect for as long as you own that roof. So if you sell your home, sell it to somebody else, different story. You have to be the one that bought it. They did away with the 40-year roofs. That was too costly for the industry. There's still a lot of 40-year roofs around in North Texas. They were put on in a big way back in the 80s and 90s in some of the higher end communities like South Lake and Capel, especially Capel. In fact, I think if I remember right, per code, Capel actually mandates 40-year or greater roofing systems because in Capel they had all of these wood shake roofs and they were burning down. And so they said, okay, we need to go to composition, but we don't like the look of just cheap composition. Let's make sure that we give it the high end 40 years. Well, 40 years don't exist anymore. If you do have a 40-year roof and you get it bought by the insurance company, they actually are legally supposed to be paying you for a 50-year roof, which is still manufactured and it is the next step up. A 50-year shingle is again another Herculean step up as far as quality. Between the 3-tab and the lifetime shingle, those lifetimes are 36% thicker. Between the lifetime and the 50-year or the ultra lifetime, some manufacturers call it, it's like another 30% thickness. Those roofs actually look different. They're so stinking thick as far as their shingle thickness is, that they actually start to look like real wood shakes. It's really pretty amazing, and they have granules on both the top and the underside of the shingle. They're very, very, very thick. They're well made. They're just super expensive, man. There's also designer shingles that are made in both lifetime and in 50-year brands as well. And then there's the But those are kind of like a real small percentage of the market. And then there's the last 10 or so years, maybe 15 years, there's these class 4 impact resistant shingles. And those are usually made with like a modified bitumen, which is kind of almost like you could think of it like a rubberized asphalt inside the shingle. It's the same stuff that they use on for rolled roofing, for torch down, or for hot mop on big commercial buildings. They put it into shingles, and it's real durable against impact. Can it still be damaged by hail? Absolutely. Anything can be damaged by big enough or long enough duration hailstorms. But they're pretty durable. I think the more durable roof is those 50-year ones though. So if that was useful, or if you feel like I forgot or left out anything, please let me know down in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer any further questions from you. Anyways, if you guys need any general contractor work or restoration work, or if you just want to develop a relationship by having us come out, give a free roof inspection, and do a free little maintenance touch up, you're more than welcome to give us a call or shoot us a message. We'd love to hear from you. Anyways, hope you have a blessed day. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.